All right, now we're going to insert our structure. So we're going to start with columns. So what you want to do is you want to click on the structures menu and then column. You'll see, it's a good idea to save at this point. You'll see that Revit actually asks you to save at various points. And I guess while we're on saving, we should go up here to Revit and to options, and then let's just make sure that you have set up a reminder interval. Essentially that's going to make sure that it tells you, it prompts you to save. 30 minutes is probably good. It just keeps you you know, worst case scenario, you'd lose 30 minutes of work, but make sure that's on. Okay, so columns. We're going to click on that. You'll see that you already have a preloaded column size 10 by 49, and we're just going to place it. You can see that it's floating around on my cursor. It's gonna lock in. It's one of the beautiful parts about the grid. It just locks into that intersection, and you place it, and you get this warning: none of the created elements are visible in floor plan level 1 view. You may want to check the active view, its parameters and visibility settings, as well as any plan regions and their settings. Okay, so we got to figure out what's going on. So if you haven't yet already done it, and there's probably no reason you would have, you need to create a 3D view. So under view, under 3D view, just click on this default 3D view, and it will give you this axonometric. So let's click on the column and find out what's going on. So it was placed on top of footing. These are all corresponding to levels right here. So whatever we have in our elevation, so we have bottom of footing, top of footing, level 1, mezzanine, and roof, those will show up here. So for right now, top of footing's fine, but the top level is not. And we really want this for now to go up to the roof. Make sure that you're referencing the drawings that I'll provide you to make sure that you're actually putting in. There's a chance that when we get your building, we'll say that level 1 is where we want the bottom of the column instead of down here. And then we just have a pier underneath it. So just, again, don't just blindly follow me in these videos. Okay, so that should fix that. So now up here you'll see that every view that I've opened is up here right now as a tab. So I can just click on this, or I can go over here to the project browser and I can find the view there. So you can see now that it is placed correctly. But let's just go over one more thing. Let's put in one more column. And what we're going to find is that we can define the top of the level, and we can define the bottom one if we're in, well, I take it back. I'm not sure it'll really allow us to place these very easily in the 3D view. So another best practice is that essentially whatever level you're on, that's going to be the top of the structure. So if you want to make the top of the structure by default the roof, then it's best to be on the roof level and then place your column. You can actually change the depth here. So I could have it be at the mezzanine level as far as the bottom of it, or level 1, but I'm going to put it at the top of footing. I'm going to click that. It'll give you the annoying message, but if we then go to our 3D view, we'll see that that column got placed in the right place. Alright, so what happens if this isn't the right size of your column? Alright, we're going to cover loading families now. So let's go to Insert and load family. So what you should see is a series of libraries. We're going to do the English Imperial. And I am not seeing all of the family type. So I will create a video to troubleshoot that now.